So now that Sony has finally revealed their PlayStation 4, there's gonna be a lot of debating and a lot of fanboy fights going on YouTube and pretty much everywhere you go. Here it is, my opinions about the whole PlayStation 4, Xbox 720, or whatever they want to call it, the Xbox. Alright, so here it is. What's up, guys? I'm Fire, and here are my opinions about the whole console debate and everything about it. Alright, so I'm really gonna be unbiased about this. I am not gonna be on one side. I may, even though I play on the Xbox, I am all for PlayStation as well. I have no sides, actually, and I used to play them both back when the PlayStation came out, and I had the PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox. And then I also had the Nintendo GameCube, and that was a lot of fun. I remember a lot of games on there. I've never been a fanboy as far as consoles, and I've always enjoyed games of all sorts. If a game was exclusive on a console, I would try to get that console just for that game and play it. But every now and then I'm like, no, I don't think so, because I have my 360 and I don't really want to buy a PlayStation 3 just for like maybe a handful of games like Heavy Rain. I've seen it on YouTube and it's not that very long of a game. That's a good game I want to play. God of War has been those games that I never actually enjoyed, only because I'm not much for those hack and slash games, but I do play Devil May Cry on the PlayStation 2 and that's pretty fun. And Kingdom Hearts, that's also another good game. And then there's also other games like Metal Gear Solid and all the other Metal Gear games of the series, and I've really enjoyed all of those. So, and I've also played Halo. Halo was actually my very first game for the Xbox, and it made me into a first-person shooter fan. That's what really got me into the whole thing, and if it wasn't for Halo, I probably wouldn't even be playing Battlefield today. Because I've been through all these different games. I played Battlefield, Halo, Call of Duty, a little bit of Crysis, a little bit of Counter-Strike when it was on the Xbox. I didn't have a PC, so I have no idea what it's like to be on the PC, except for that one time when a friend of mine let me play on his PC for a bit. But other than that, I am completely unbiased when it comes to video game consoles, and I am not afraid to say if the console I play on is actually not as good as the other ones, and I'm not afraid to say that. Now, after watching the whole announcement from Sony and showcasing some of the trailers, showcasing the controller, it didn't actually even show the console, so it's revealing the game without actually revealing the console. So it's kind of funny if you think about that, but I've always been a fan of the Xbox, and I'm not saying because of graphics, because of gameplay or anything. I actually like the Xbox only because I actually kind of grew up more with the Xbox side and because of Halo. And it's because of Halo that mostly the reason why I even won an Xbox 720 or Xbox, if whatever Microsoft decides to call it. But I really do want to play Halo 5 and 6, and I can't wait for those games to come out. And Destiny is going to be coming out for all platforms. But I really do enjoy all the games, and if you really think about it, it's all opinions. It's all your preference, your personal preference, what you like to play on. It's not about what has the better graphics, and it's what you feel comfortable with. And what I like about the Xbox so much is not only because of its exclusive games such as Halo. I'm not much of a Gears of War fan, but I do have the first game, and after that I stopped playing it only because I started playing other games that are first-person shooters. I'm more of a first-person shooter than a third-person shooter. GTA doesn't count, even though that game is awesome, and I can't wait for GTA 5. So, after seeing the PlayStation 4, I have to admit that it was amazing on the graphics, how it looked, the beautiful textures, all the lighting. It reminded me of a PC and of what it is today. And I know a lot of PC hardcore guys are probably thinking, no, that's stupid. All the PC guys are like superior. We're the master race. All right, so now that you got that out of the way, no, they're all the same. We're all gamers. We just gotta learn to live with each other. That's all you gotta do. We're all gamers. We all like to play video games. Why can't we just agree and say we like video games? That's pretty much all it is. Why do we have to fight? Unless YouTube likes. A lot of people on YouTube just love to fight. I don't know why, but that's not me. Alright, I like to make friends, I like to have fun, and that's what I do. That's what I do. So, when looking at the trailers and seeing how everything looks, I'm really interested in seeing how the Xbox 720 is going to look when Microsoft decides to finally showcase it. Or reveal it in maybe even April. There's a lot of rumors going around that Microsoft is actually going to show it earlier than it was expected to show up for at E3 in June. And that was and I'm thinking that's actually a smart move on their part. And because the Sony decided to reveal their console so early, Microsoft is gonna like scramble around trying to do the same thing. And it's like, we got to get our console out in order for people to start talking about our console. And in order to get more people talking about us, and more people will start saying, hey, I want an Xbox, or do you want a PlayStation? And the reason why I'm going with this about the whole, that's a good choice, a good like business decision for Microsoft, is because Microsoft is actually, there are a lot of rumors going around about Microsoft deciding to do a few things with the Xbox and making it to where a lot of people are going to give it a lot of hate. And one of those rumors is saying that it's not going to be able to play pre-owned games. Now, obviously, this is not going to relate to everybody, because not everybody is going to be playing pre-owned games. I, for one, enjoy buying pre-owned games because, think about it. If you buy a simple, cheap game that's like maybe $20, $30, like half price, you're going to be able to buy more games. And that's what I do. I like buying the whole GameStop thing for buy two, get one free. So that way I get 3 games for the price of one brand new game. That's what I do. I like doing that. And the only games I actually bought that recently that were like full price was Battlefield 3, Halo Reach, Halo 4, GTA 4 when it came out, and I'm sorry, but Black Ops 2, which I kind of wish I didn't do. But Black Ops 2 is fun. I'm not going to hate on it. It's fun, but it's just, I enjoy the first game of Black Ops a lot more, but that's a whole different story. So, because of that, it's all personal preference in the end. That's all it is. And even though we haven't really seen anything for the new Xbox, we can't say anything for certain. We can't really say anything if one's better. But based on these rumors, the second rumor is saying that it's going to be, the Xbox is going to require you to be on Wi-Fi at all times in order to play. That's a really, really like big rumor right there. And if it's true, then Microsoft just shot themselves in the foot for doing that. That's a terrible business idea that you have to do. I know what they're trying to do if it is true. I can see where they're going with this, trying to make it more secure with security base and trying to stop modding consoles. But modding consoles has been around for years, and it's not going to go anywhere. It really is not, and people are still going to be doing it. Even when it's going to be like this, they're going to find a way. Modders will find a way. That's how it is. That's how it's been, and you can't really stop that. So trying to accommodate for them, and then you're just going to push all your customers down and saying, you know what, we're going to try to do this, and screw all you guys, we're doing this. And if you don't like it, then you can go do something else. You can buy a different console. That's pretty much how this is going. And then Microsoft is really making bad choices when it comes to this, because people are going to be wanting to get a PlayStation instead of their product. It's all about business and how they're doing. And Microsoft is one of those companies that really loves money. And if they make these types of choices, they're really going to shoot themselves in the foot, like I said, and they're going to lose money. Because I, for one, love the Xbox. Alright, I love the Xbox. I admit the PlayStation 3 is better. It has better graphics. It has, I don't know about a better community because I don't really play on it. It has a lot more better exclusive games. Even though the Xbox 360 does have exclusive games as well, I actually wish I had a PlayStation 3 just so I can play their exclusive games. And that's what it's all about. It's all personal preference. And I'm not afraid to say that, yeah, the Xbox is not as good. But if you think about it, the Xbox has been out for years. It came out, like, back when I can remember, was it like 2006 or something like that? It was pretty long ago. I remember getting the Xbox 360 just so I can get Halo 3. It was when I was in a junior in high school. I remember that, and how a lot of people were talking. Hey, I stayed up all night playing Halo 3, the story mode, and it was freaking awesome. And then I was all like, damn, I want to play it too. And I eventually got it just like a few months later, actually 1 month later, because it was my birthday, so I was able to use that money and got the 360, got Halo 3, the heroic pack, and boom, I was playing it and it was awesome. I loved it. So in the end, like I said, it's personal preference, and even though the PlayStation 4 looks amazing, we can't really say which is better, and in the end, you really shouldn't even say which one's better, because we're all the same people. We're all a big community of gamers, and I don't know why we are going to be having so many conflicts about something as far as a game. That's really nerdy if you're going to like have this big war on the internet just because you believe that your console is better than someone else's. It just doesn't make any sense. Now, the third rumor that I wanted to say about the Xbox 720 and how Microsoft is, if it's true, is making a huge business mistake, is that you need to have the Kinect 2 on at all times when you're playing on your Xbox, which also relates to the Wi-Fi thing. That is also another bad thing, because if you think about it, if the Kinect breaks or something, or a malfunction, how are you going to play your game? How are you going to be able to, are you going to be willing to like pay extra money to get it replaced, to get it repaired, just so you can play the game that you bought? And then not only that, but you have to pay a full price for a brand new game every time, because it's going to register that into the system. So you can't give your friends a copy. You can't give them, you can't say, hey dude, check this game out. I want to let you borrow my game just so you can see how it is. And if you really like it, hey, maybe you might even get your own Xbox. And then they're going to play it, and then boom, you got yourself more customers. That's exactly how it works when it comes to trading, it comes to sharing your games with your friends, because that's what I did when growing up with the original Xbox. If it wasn't for my friend that let me borrow his Halo Combat Evolved game, I never would have gotten an Xbox at all. I probably would have went the PlayStation route just because of the exclusive games it has, but if it wasn't for Halo, I never would have even thought about getting an Xbox. So I don't think that these rumors are true. I really do think they're just rumors trying to scare people, probably made up by the PlayStation people, trying to scare them off and tell them, hey, PlayStation is superior or something on the console war thing, but it really is just a rumor. I haven't heard anything from Microsoft, and probably they'll be showcasing it in April, if not in June, and they'll probably say stuff about it then. So everybody just calm down about the rumors and enjoy yourself and get ready for the next consoles to come out, because it's going to be a big year in the holiday season, and I can't wait, because I'm definitely going to get an Xbox, and I can't wait for it. But if these rumors are true, I'm going to have some second thoughts about it, because I really don't like these rumors, and if it's true, I really am going to have second thoughts, and I really don't want to get a PlayStation, only because I feel that I also have a preference for the controller. I don't like the PlayStation controller. I find it very awkward when using the thumbsticks. As far as the Xbox controller, the thumbsticks are vertical. They're not side by side horizontal like. So I really like that different style of controller, because it feels more natural, it feels comfortable. I like the triggers because it feels more like versatile. It's just a lot better. That's my opinion, that's my preference, and everything that I said is all my own opinion, how I picture things. I am extremely unbiased on games. I can make that the PlayStation 3 is better than the Xbox 360, and I don't even want to get into the Wii or the Wii U, because those games are like a little late. The Wii U is really late, and I really wish that Nintendo decided to release the Wii U when the PlayStation 4 and Xbox came out, because then you'll be like putting themselves with the next gen consoles when it comes out, and then all the new Nintendo people would be like, hey, I got a new console as well. Putting them now and giving them all the games that are already out, it really isn't that much of a big business deal, and that's why it probably didn't make that much money in the end. So that's what I think. That's what I'm gonna go with, and I'm still gonna be on the Xbox, even though I do enjoy the PlayStation. I do like the PlayStation 4 and what it has shown. I really can't wait for the next for April and June if it's going to happen. E3 is going to be amazing this year because it's going to be showcasing so much more for this next year. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and leave a like down below if you liked it. And if you're new to my channel, I always have new videos up every week for Battlefield, different games. I have a lot of variety. And as always, I'm Fire, and you guys take care, and I'll see you on the battlefield.